Hi everyone, in this video I will be showing you how to crochet this donut applique. I made it for my foodie blanket, but of course you can attach this little donut to any project you want. For this donut you will want worsted weight yarn in beige or whatever base color your donut is going to be, a dark brown which is going to be the chocolate icing, and then I used red, yellow, green, and blue for sprinkles. You'll also need a 4.0 millimeter crochet hook and a tapestry needle. We're gonna begin with the base of the donut, so I'm using this beige color yarn. We're gonna start with a slip knot and chain 14. So go ahead and chain 14 and come back when you've finished. Once you have your 14 chains, go ahead and join to the very first chain that you made. And we're gonna make a little circle. Chain 1. Here we have our circle, and we are going to make one single crochet in each chain around. And once we've done that, we should have a total of 14 stitches in the round. Once you've completed your single crochets all the way around, we're going to join to the very first stitch. That chain 1 in the beginning is not going to count as a stitch. So here we have our circle, chain 1, and starting in that very first stitch, we will make 2 single crochets in each stitch around. So in the last round, we had 14 stitches. In this next round, we will have a total of 28 stitches. So again, we're making 2 single crochets in each stitch around. Once you get to the end, go ahead and join to the very first stitch of the round. That completes round 3, round 1 being just the chain. And next we are going to be on round 4, chain 1. In the first stitch, we will make 1 single crochet. In the next stitch, 2 single crochets. And that will be the pattern we're following all the way around, so we're just increasing every other stitch. So 1 single crochet, and then in the next 2 single crochets. So go ahead and follow that pattern all the way around for round 4. At the end, we should have a total of 42 stitches. Here I am at the end of round 4. I'm going to join to my very first stitch. And for round 5, we're going to chain 1, and we're going to increase after every 2 stitches. So the very first stitch, 1 single crochet, the next stitch, 1 single crochet, and then the third stitch, 2 single crochets. So the pattern is going to be single crochet, and then 2 single crochets. And again, we're going to do that all the way around. We're increasing after every 2 stitches. And at the end of round 5, we should have a total of 56 stitches. Here I am at the end of round 5. I'm going to join to my first stitch, and we have 1 more round to go. So chain 1, and for round 6, we're just going to make 1 single crochet in each stitch around, and we will have a total of 56 stitches. Here I am at the end of the round. I'm going to join to my first stitch, and then I'm going to chain 1 to fasten off. And this is what the base of the donut should be looking like. And then next we are going to make the chocolate icing to sew on top. For the icing, I'm using dark brown because I want it to be chocolate icing. I'm going to start with a slip knot and chain 20. So go ahead and chain 20, and I will meet you back here. So here I have my 20 chains, and just like the base of the donut, we are going to slip stitch to the very first chain we made, chain 1, And then round 2, we are just going to make 1 single crochet in each stitch around, and we have 20 chains, so we should end up with 20 single crochets once we get to the end. Here I am at the end of round 2. I'm going to join to my very first stitch, and then in round 3, chain 1, and we will make 2 single crochets in each stitch around, starting in that very first stitch. And then in this round 3, we should have a total of 40 stitches. For round 4, we're going to chain up 1, and then in the very first stitch, we're going to make a single crochet. And then in the next 2 stitches, we're going to do a double crochet. Sorry, this color is hard to see on camera. But the first stitch, we have a single crochet, the next one, a double crochet. And then the next one, another double crochet. And then in the next stitch, a slip stitch. So the pattern we're following is single crochet, double crochet, slip stitch, and it's gonna make like the scalloped edges. So single crochet in the next, double crochet in the next, double crochet in the next, and then slip stitch. And we're gonna follow that all the way around, and you can see it's starting to make that scalloped edge for the icing. So here I am at the end. I just slip stitch into my last stitch, and I'm just gonna fasten off there. And if you're gonna sew this onto the base, leave a long tail, but you can otherwise use fabric glue or hot glue to attach it to the base. So this is what our icing looks like, and it's going to look like this on the base. But before you attach it to the base, you want to add sprinkles. So I'm going to be adding yellow, red, green, and blue sprinkles just because it matches the blanket I'm putting this donut on. And I'm just going to go around with one color first and make sprinkles just like that. I'm just going to go all the way around, sewing on sprinkles, and then I will change to my next color. And then I'm leaving a bunch of room in between just because I know I'm using 4 different colors. And then once you sew your sprinkles on, then you can attach your icing to your base, weave in your ends, and then it's all ready to go to attach to your project. I hope this video was helpful. I hope you learned something new today. And if you enjoy crochet tutorials, be sure to subscribe to my channel.